Another day. Almost done grabbing stuff for when I start doing some auto kits. For now, I've got some stuff put off to the side, namely some tools, for one. That's cool. I was looking at them real quick too. What the hell is this one for? I don't remember. Oh, that's the scissors. That's cool, it folds like that. And then things to put onto here, I believe. I essentially bought a, that's cool. A kit for a toolkit for modeling equipment because it was cheap and I didn't have all the stuff that I wanted. So I figured might as well. Next thing up I need to grab is some paintbrushes and damn, when is this one open? Paintbrushes and I forgot what it was called. Give me a sec. That's why that one's not wanting to open. There's tape on it. No! It ripped the Japanese. Not the Japanese. We like them. Oh. Damn, just fall about everywhere, why don't you? That's what those are. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm messing with this stuff. So yeah, paintbrushes are next. And then we got the thing. The thing. Oh shit. Let's see. Primer. I don't know why I was... Yeah. We got the... brushes and the primer. And then from there... I'll grab the... Well... Yeah, we need the glue as well. That's fine. Did we already go to these places? I forgot. Grab here real quick. Both are Plastier Worlds, and then we went here already. This is the... Nice. This would... yeah. Okay. Okay. Where... Sure, let's go here. There was a commotion on lower decks. The chief mutant hunter, who was responsible for eliminating heresy in the whole of the void ship, went mad due to the perilous influence of the warp. The officer climbed the parapet above the central accelerator complex and threatened to jump unless the entire crew immediately submitted to a rigorous examination to uncover physical deformities and unholy perversions. After calculating the time and financial cost of the inspection of thousands upon thousands of crew members and consulting the tech priests for the danger of foreign materials getting into the intake of the accelerator complex, the deranged mutant hunter was graciously allowed to proceed with ending his life in the desired manner. Immaterium, okay. A gas world. Dreams crossroads. A dead world, a gas world, and an ice world. Provisions, plasteel, promethium, adamantium. I mean, promethium's always good, but let's visit. Alright, give me a second. I just got food. Alright, I have some strawberry pocky. I'm gonna snack on a little bit. There we go. Nothing. That sucks. Planet with the Promethium. Nothing. Cool. Tickle of disturbing news came from the Navigator's sanctum over the last few days. Allegedly, there's a vast shadow following the void ship through the depths of the Sea of Souls. Mere hours before emerging in real space, the vessel shuddered. An unidentified Leviathan had emerged from the roiling warp, wrapped its tentacles around the ship and started squeezing, trying to crack the hull like an egg. I'll trust in my navigator's talent. The ship's navigator engaged the warp monster in invisible combat by giving orders from the Sanctum Navis, by following the Astronomican's guiding light, and struggling against the mighty alien that will at the same time. The guide managed to pry the void vessel from the nightmarish creature's grasp and executed an emergency translation to real space. Minimal losses among the crew and new insights into the nature of warp entities. Nice. I'm going back to my bridge. A little thirsty. Okay. Lord to Cognizant's fleet is planning a whole expedition to an unexplored sub-sector. This emissary, Opticon 22, is prepared to buy a massive amount of fuel for the void ships. Is that all we have? Is fine. Vladimir Tokara has entered into a trade. Oh, so we do need Xenotech. Okay, we should try and find some here somewhere. I know that Telecos Epsilon. That's the one I want to go to first. But there's one of them. Oh, there's Kranak. There's Mundus Valentius. That's Telecos Epsilon. Okay, so I need to go all the way back. Yeah, I know, it says unsafe. Another watch aboard the void ship has come to an end. The Lord Captain, having given his final orders for the day, retired to his chambers. For some divine rest. However, the Rogue Trader's stomach was disturbed by horrific nightmares plaguing his mind. Fate wrenched the Lord Captain out of the clutches of these agonizing warp dreams, only for him to witness the nightmare seeping through the flimsy membrane of the gala field, taking physical shape in the ship's sanctum sectorum, to battle. I got some cranberry grape juice to drink.
None shall stand in my way. Curse you from existence!
Give me strength!
18 and I'm alone? Then there's demonesses. Oh, these people. Why are they in my room?
Embrace excess! Spurn and not accept it! Embrace it! For now.
Not a problem for me. Suits my purposes.
No.
Already done. Suits my purposes.
You suck.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
Via delights beckon you.
Quick, quick!
I didn't get hit, did I?
Emperor, protect me. Emperor, protect me.
This way!
Abelard!
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Victory is imminent. It will be done. I will do my duty. You attack.
Abelard,
It will be
you're
done.
amazing. I love you. I take back anything negative I said about you.
Give in to sensation. I can handle this.
I'm over here fighting off 2 demonettes. Hell yeah. No, I only have med packs.
Not
Okay.
a problem for me.
One of you needs to get fucked. You. It will be you.
Nothing I can't do.
Look out.
Abelard, no. Why is that person still standing?
Emperor, protect me.
I can't stand it.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Emperor, protect me.
Sister!
As the
Alright,
Emperor
this is gonna be
commands,
for
I act.
Abelard. So don't accidentally hit him.
I'll do it. Escape the Emperor's judgment.
And
Faith without deeds is worthless.
I'll do it.
Right, you under the cage for that?
there we go. That got
As the
quite a bit
Emperor
of them down.
commands, I act.
At your beck and call. My
Abelard,
ears are
no.
ringing.
Okay. You demonettes are horrible. Capture the ball.
Just a minor setback.
Don't touch me.
The wife is here.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
It will be done.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Guided by faith. Each strike is a prayer. As the
Burn,
Emperor
maybe,
commands,
burn.
I act.
I will do my duty.
Was that her head? Alright, that guy's
Indeed.
Already done.
I thought I heard something. Give me a sec. I did. Okay. Got a minute and it'll be ready.
I can handle this. I have read tomes of military tactics. If I may, as duty demands. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
I'll do it. Eradicated.
Nice.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Don't complain too much.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart! As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Damn.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
My soul sings in ecstasy.
At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
You fucking chopped your legs off. Oh yeah.
I will do my duty.
Nothing I come opposing me was your biggest mistake. All too easy.
Look out.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is
Argenta's
little.
getting the most out of all of this.
None can
Yeah.
escape the Emperor's judgment.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. Reduced to dust. What advice?
We shall prevail. I'll lay claim to the stars.
That was something. It's really annoying that I couldn't get that shit done though. Alright, give me a second. Okay. That's taken care of. Y'all probably had plenty of time to read it, but I didn't get the chance. So, let's see. The duty officer reported an incident at the shuttle repair bay. A security team was dispatched in response to a distress signal. When they arrived, they discovered that the shuttle repair crew had doubled in number. Somehow every crew member now had an identical twin. But he just assured the enforcers that they were the real one. The enforcers immediately opened fire, killing everyone in the bay. The duty officer awarded the squad a commendation for the vigilance and efficiency. The ship left hostile material to enter space. Telecos Epsilon. Lord Captain, according to the telemetry, the parameters of the system match those of Telecos Epsilon, home to the agri world Janus that belonged to the Von Valencius dynasty. We have received a Vox message from the planet. The agri world's governor officially welcomes the Rogue Trader and reports that she has begun preparations for a formal reception to celebrate the arrival of the planet's sovereign. Your subjects are looking forward to your visit. That one's Janus, so then let's go here first. That's obviously not Janus. And neither is this one. We're going here anyways. It's Ice World. Bastille. It's a snow world. Same shit. Governor Vian's estate. My favorite members of my crew. So far. I'm playing a game though. You see I'm playing a game. You can go in there if you want. I know you like laying in the closet. Oh. A lavishly dressed noblewoman in an opulent silk gown watches you with an expectant air, then gracefully bows her head. Gem-encrusted implants protrude her arms and neck. I welcome you on behalf of the noble house Viat Ab Aram. My name is Vistenza Janus Viat Ab Aram of Kronos. By the grace of the Emperor and the will of Rogue Trader Theodora von Valentius, I serve as planetary governor and imperial commander-in-chief of this world. Vistenza Viat raises her head up slightly. Turns to Ablot. In greetings to you, noble Wassarian. It's been years since your last visit to Janus. Glad to see you again. It is good sign when a rogue trader seneschal does not visit a subject planet for a long time. Isn't that correct, Lady Biak? It means the governor is taking care of all matters, and there is no need for the seneschal to interfere. Costanza lets out a musical laugh. I'm not gonna even try. I can tell what kind of laugh she would do. I hear praise in those words, and I thank you for them. She turns once again to you. In truth, your arrival in the place of the esteemed Lady Von Valencia is quite unexpected. Theodora von Valencius is dead, and I am now the head of the dynasty. Such tragic news. I'll see to it that the planet observes a month of mourning.
For Janus! I won't heed your cries of mercy.
The Emperor is with us!
She ran away, right? Good. I see we have a new friend.
If I may... I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs? I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I must not falter. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deed is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Doubt is for the weak.
Rest assured, I'll be marking this incident down.
Wow.
I'll do it.
It was not intentional, I swear.
Not a problem. Another clean strike.
He's right in front of me!
Nothing I can't do. Suits my purposes. Nothing of value has been lost.
What a rush!
Emperor, protect me.
Add blood. Penetrate her cerebral cortex.
Indeed. I took care of this one. At your beck and call.
Show me what you've got.
Cleanses the body.
Let's make it quick.
Scared yet? Come here, maggot. Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Couldn't even do anything.
Time to slaughter someone.
Here we go. Scorn the pain. I'll put my psychic abilities to use. Let's see to it. I won't object. More naturally.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Okay.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. If I may. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Activating calculated fury algorithm. The omniscient comprehends all. My vow is to serve. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. My competencies are not that universal.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
Hold on.
Fuck.
Become
How?
like fire.
Let's see how they respond to this. All too easy. Already done. Not a problem. Watch and learn. Nothing I can't do.
Damage is negligible.
There may be a tree, but
Victory is imminent.
Syrian is here. No, you're gonna get fat. You've got plenty of water too.
Aegis, O Emperor.
Oh my way. Brace
You
yourself,
do.
Abelard.
You do though. You have plenty of water. I literally just filled it up. Why are you lying? Why
I
would
won't
you lie,
object to it.
Lucy?
Let's see to it.
You're such a fibber.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. If I may. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
As the tactical imperative dictates. Request approved. Running binary override.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. Rejoice in battle! Each strike is a prayer. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Let's get to it!
Suits my purposes. Already done. Suits my purposes.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call. Reduced to dust.
Oh, there goes a head.
Indeed.
Show me what you've got.
Vengeance will be swift.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. Request approved. My vow is to serve. Request approved. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Guided by faith! Faith without deeds. You, my Emperor!
To me, my
As the Emperor commands, I act.
That's what that sounds like.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
Scared, yeah?
Oof, I don't like that.
All too easy.
Surprise. Surprise, surprise.
Not a problem for me. Already done.
Follow my lead. It will be done. I will do my duty. Victory is imminent. My ears are ringing.
Shit. That's odd.
Try to die with grace, at least. That is foolishness. If I may,
Administration is a holy task. Faith without deeds is worthless. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. I'll do it.
On him!
Wasn't you a target?
Nothing I can't do.
Just die in that pathetic corner.
Suits my purpose. Opposing me was your biggest.
Your lordship, Emperor preserve us. Are you all right? Do not fret, layperson. We have grown used to outrageous slovenliness among the wardens of every world we visit. Pascal's vox, quiet at first, is booming with fury by the end of his remark. Pale greyness is strangling this peasant like a noose. His words are laden with fear for our well-being, but he fears for his own even more. Where did Governor Viat go? The governor is safe, protected by walls and wardens. Please follow me. I'll escort you to a personally. I'll find my own way there. Stand aside.
A new challenge for me?
What? Do you want to go? Do you want to go back outside? Is that it? Really? Really? Alright, give me a second. So, oh, yeah, that was... Ooh, grenades. Alright. You said you wanted to go outside. You said you wanted to go back outside. There you go. Crazy lady. Let's see. Oh shit. Oh, that's a little crispy. It really took me 24 fucking minutes to do that. That's fun. Okay.
It's about time. That didn't go as I'd hoped.
Sealed containers with Imperial insignia. Seals of the trade ship that delivered. Okay. Most effective representatives of the local flora are assembled in the flower bed. Unfamiliar fruits are ripening on the carefully pruned plants.
I won't tolerate weakness.
This estate is nice, I want it. Give it to me. No, I'm joking. It's not like I'm some celestial dragon from fucking One Piece. I'm gonna show up and take something that's not mine. Unless if it's someone's life.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Follow my lead!
Yeah, alright, alright. Oh, what's this? Now the worldly science reigns under the arcs of the gazebo. Perhaps the sound battery generator is mounted in the dome. This ivy covering the archway gives off a delicate, heady fragrance, although you do not see any flowers. Look, we can get down to the water this way. We perhaps take a brief detour for a closer
None
look.
shall stand in my way.
We should deal with this. Over there.
Forgive me for so boldly stealing you away from the others. It's just... I simply wish to spend just a brief moment admiring the breathtaking nature of this place. Reflected in Cassia's eyes, the bright blue sky looks as though it's engulfed in a blazing sunset. Within the station's walls, I could never hope to see anything like this. A sky, or a sea, or green leaves. I only knew them from meager memories of my childhood. Perhaps my mind simply made those up. Even my books, my heart, and mind's blissful escape could do little to help me. When the scribe grows so used to what surrounds them each and every day, they begin to take it for granted. They never think to write just a few lines about it. But for me, to marvel at the grand canopy, the sky again, is a true blessing. In that case, I imagine you have never set foot in seawaters before. Would you like to try? Step into the sea? Me? Cassia glances uncertainly at the playful foam licking the sandy shore. There's nothing to fear. We shall just let our feet soak a little. Intrigued, Cassia cocks her head to one side. Mischievous dashes of yellow and lilac are fluttering in the wind like bands all around you. I've never seen you exude such colors before. How unexpected. Cassia gives a quick nod and warily stretches out a long, narrow hand. It's cold to the touch. Oh, he's splashing some water. The sea, it's so wet and cold, and the tiny pebbles tickle my feet. And Cassia's reserved seriousness gives way to genuine wonder. I never thought it would be so agreeable. A little startling. Thank you for encouraging me. Cassia catches herself, her expression changing in a flash. She gently frees her hand and awkwardly looks away. Here's your chance to take a small piece of this place with you. Cassia gingerly accepts the flower from your hands. Its petals are like velvet, and the fragrance is both sweet and spicy. A fascinating specimen of the local plant life. I do not remember seeing it in the Great Concordia and the flora and verdure within the coroner's expanse, recorded by Major's biologist Clarissa Cassia stumps herself sheepishly. Although I suppose I simply ought to thank you for it. This flower is very beautiful indeed. Move closer and subtly taking the view. Cassia relishes every breath of fresh air, her eyes half closed, listening to the sounds of birds, hidden from view by the treetops, and the tips of your fingers touch slightly. Cassia starts. Does not remove her hand. Several minutes pass in timid silence like mere moments. Eventually she pulls away. This place. Oh, my goodness. This place eases the soul. Wouldn't you agree? This time we were on our way. Already? Yes, of course. Cassia gives the azure expanse of the sea a parting glance and whispers quietly, I think I know what my next painting will be.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Oh, what's this? Chartist pendant. The wearer gains +5 fellowship and +10 commerce. If the wearer has dogmatic adherent or above the law imperium, will depend on fellowship instead of intelligence. And they gain +10 law imperium. Oh shit.
I rise to the
Chains
occasion.
or ropes with shackles on the end can be seen in the water. Something white. It's also visible through the glimmer. Fragment of bone with marks made by sharp teeth.
I did it?
Fountain is an expensive toy for the nobility. Pure water is currently bubbling from it, but additional pipes on it indicate the presence of separate siphons for sparkling wine and other beverages. Oh.
Victory awaits. Excellence matters.
Chapel's built out of luxurious materials. The holy place looks half abandoned. You don't smell any burnt incense in the air. You see no seals of cleansing on the doors. You hear no prayers, no human voices or vox recordings. It's a regular church. Holy balonies. Holy baloney.
I won't
A
tolerate
regular
weakness.
church in my imperium? That's absurd. Nearly outrageous. Wait, did I miss one? I don't think I did. The estate wardens. Everything seems... Seems like we explored everything.
Follow my lead.
Oh.
I tire of idleness. Let's move.
Your
I
Senator.
fear...
When the
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treaties on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
A new challenge for me.
As it should be.
Governor's palace is opulent. The gilt finishes and plaster are updated regularly and frequently, it seems. Too frequently. Even for a building situated on the coast. Oh, is that what I... Okay, that is what I did earlier. Alright. And this side was... Which one? Okay. No, I remember. The gazebo's right over there. Okay. Did you hear? Vexing Goldino caught her husband with a Sevatis again. Your surprise sounds terribly feigned. You truly surprised to learn that the head of the Goldino family is seeking solace in such predictable places. Quite the opposite. I'm appalled the old man hasn't come up with something more original since the incident at that last saw, eh?
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Although that doesn't look like a woman. It's just a man with long hair. Looks awfully live to serve, Your Majesty. Aristocrats.
You are surrounded by unbearably heavy colors, Master Van Calox. It is as if they have been dredged up from a deep, forgotten well. It's because of the black ship, isn't it?
I would rather not discuss my emotional state, especially as concerns that place.
Upon seeing you gone at the door, lets out a frightened yelp and doubles over into a low bow. Your lordship! The most honorable Raphael Throxus von Valentius. The governor's awaiting you in her office. She's protected by walls and guards. Would you prefer to meet with her alone, or with your entourage? I don't want to waste time on this right now.
It's about time.
Okay. Because give me a second. I'm gonna go grab my food real quick. Okay, and she wants to come inside again. You're not gonna be coming in and out all day. Especially since it's what? How hot is it outside? And she's wanting to come in and out. Oh. Give me a moment. Sorry about that. Decided to have some pizza real quick. Okay, then I'll try with... Where is he in here? All right, sorry. I'm watching a friend in watching a friend doing a stream. She's on Twitch, Lily Star Chan. All right. I was trying to help figure out if stuff was working.
I won't tolerate weakness.
My entourage will accompany me in my meeting with the governor. Stenso Janus Viat Abarum of Afcoronis is furiously swiping onto the data slate, issuing commands into gilded vaults. On seeing you, she hurriedly puts away her devices, smooths her skirt, and drops into a deep curtsy. Your lordship, accept my abject apologies for the reprehensible stunt that spoiled the reception. Even in my worst nightmares, I could never have imagined... Your local verse is of no concern to me. I'm urgent need of provisions from Janus. Estensa shares a glance with the companion who's standing beside her. The companion casts a quick, frightened look at you and hurriedly lowers her eyes. Estensa sighs and throws up her hands. Oh, your lordship, it would give me great pleasure to immediately demonstrate the productive might of Janus to you. But there are some issues. One of your wardens helped us in battle, a superb shot. No. Let's do this one first. Footfall Station is on the verge of starvation. Can Janice supply the people there with provisions? Yes and no, your lordship. The question is, can such an expansive and fertile world as this one feed 1,000 boyd rats? Of course it can. We'll lose more provisions to gnawing pests every cycle than those on Footfall could eat in their entire lives. Can we ship said provisions to Footfall? Not a chance. Any cargo shuttle that leaves the surface will be a target for attack. The rebels will not hesitate to bring it down, sending flaming debris over the capital. The silos could become targets for sabotage. Food could be poisoned or mined. The logistics of transporting supplies to Footfall would only be possible once the uprising has been completely crushed. Not now! My goodness! You're so needy. Do I look like that? Don't answer that. Give me a second. I refuse. Meow! 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 There you go. Any cargo shuttle that leaves the session. Okay, crashed. Any cargo shuttle that leaves the surface will be a target for attack. The rebels do not hesitate to bring it down, sending flame debris. Yeah, okay. Okay. When your wardens helped us in battle, I suppose Shelter wasn't. You must be referring to Roulette, our chief ally in the struggle against the rebels. I've turned a blind eye to her horrific mutations, given the undoubted advantage she brings. You see, Roulette comes from a local degenerate stock of this world, knows Janus like the back of her hand. Though she's provided several leads as to where we can find bases in secret storehouses. Although I admit that at times I am tempted to send her away from the estate. Her unnaturalness means that speaking with her always leaves me feeling uneasy. Such a gaunt, unfeminine figure, and so tall. Hedric's expression shifts. Did I hear you correctly, Governor? Yvette, you have a mysterious mutant on your estate at this very moment. What of prodigious height, slight build, and with a supernatural talent for shooting. Did the arrival of this helper never give you pause for thought? Allow me to make myself clear. To refuse Roulette's help in our circumstances would have been incredibly rash. Yes, mutants are creatures abhorrent to the Emperor, and they should be exterminated. But sometimes humanity makes exceptions for those who can serve the Imperium. I'm not concerned that your aide is a mutant. I'm far more concerned that she may be nothing of the sort. It extends to you, Raphael Throxus. I would like to meet this helper of Governor Vriats without delay, out of professional interest. If you wish to speak to Roulette, you will find her outside on the orangery, most likely by the gazebo. She prefers to keep her distance from others. What's happening on this planet? Several months ago, an uprising broke out on Janus. I was not even notified at first. Gripping worms are for wardens to worry about. Alas, I only learned of what was happening after the miscreants began targeting noble families. Stanza shakes her head. And then it became apparent that what the Administratum's accounts had referred to as unrest were in fact organized attacks on infrastructure and society leaders. They've already brought 13 agri complexes to a halt and have now moved on to assassination attempts. My wardens are doggedly tracking down the rebels, but the leaders are slipping from our grasp yet again. Can Janus fulfill its foodstuff supplies under conditions? I risk angering you, your lordship, but this is nothing compared to shamelessly deceiving you. Let us consider the situation dispassionately. Even the most talented logistics experts of the Administratum are unable to guarantee stable tides when shuttles are wary of landing at the spaceport. And the terrified peasants are indulging a dangerous minority within their ranks. Until the usual order of things is restored on Janus, any trade is now impossible. Considering what has occurred, your visit to a true blessing. You see, Janus does not have its own fleet. We could organize a planet-wide search if we had ships at our disposal. Ships like yours, your lordship. Perhaps you'll find a way to support your subjects in their hour of need. I'm sure even approximate coordinates would be sufficient to have ground forces and ship's crew work together to hunt down the enemy. Oh shit. Now I promise you, Governor, I will hunt down the seeds of rebellion and heresy on your planet and burn them to ash. You want me to go off and catch some rebels for you? Well, if there are no competent people to be found on Janus, I shall have to handle this myself.
I assure you, as soon as the pilots stop being so wary of the ports, and workers no longer dread their next shift in the fields, Janus will promptly reinstate our supply shipments. I am immeasurably grateful for your help, your lordship. If any of those who attacked the estate had survived, perhaps they could have been a valuable source of information, but you made an example of them for the rest of the foolish rabble. Costanza glances at the box. Incidentally, I did overhear the Wardens talking about some kind of stranger in the area. Besides that, we still do not know who let those reprobates into the estate. The person who did it might also know something. I, as well as my retinue, are at your service. My secretary is checking the staff as we speak, removing all traces of the attack from the estate. An esteemed Magus, who is responsible for agronomic efforts on the planets, is also here. He happened to be visiting this week to deliver his personal report. And of course, there is my aid in the war against the rebels, the Relax. No doubt she'll be delighted to share her knowledge of Janus with your lordship. I... Okay. Tell me about Janus. Costanza leans forward. Janus is a remarkable world, both in terms of its vast potential and in terms of the work that was carried out to transform it into an agro world. House Sviat has ruled on Janus for many generations, and each new governor has without fail contributed to the planet's taming. This world was once a wild planet full of xenobeasts, not only unsuitable for growing anything. To this day, despite our best efforts, Janus regularly rebels against us. Earthquakes, tsunamis, the emergence of new pests. Earthquakes, tsunamis, the emergence of new pests and weeds that invade the edible land. Sometimes I cannot help but think that this world is endowed with consciousness. The consciousness of a capricious and stubborn child who likes to spoil everything that we have achieved. Alright, hold on. There's no way this is the... There we go. There you go. What do you groan, Janus? Mainly Helican flint corn and red turnip. Apart from that, in the southern hemisphere, we have set aside vast tracts of land for the Grox population. And of course, I cannot fail to mention the several thousand acres of tilled land given over to cultivating fermentable fruit, for personal use and limited export. Even for an agri-world, the back of beyond, this place is a real dump. What do you all do here for fun? In your free time, that is. If you are asking about those of our circle, then let me assure you there are enough noble families on the world to keep boredom at bay. And I frequently host guests, Your lordship and my servants arrange suitable entertainments, from parlor concerts to private executions of traitors who break imperial law. Now towards a companion. Who is this person standing next to you? My ladies in waiting, Melia. Melia performs secretarial duties and helps me to remain in constant contact with those families who are most responsible for the productivity and prosperity of Janus. I trust my advisors implicitly, and over time, Amelia has become not merely a faithful companion, but almost my shadow. Losing her would be like losing my right hand. Miss Stenza laughs and gives Amelia an encouraging nod. Amelia drops into a low curtsy. To bathe in the light of your greatness is a true honor, Rogue Trader. And I must take my leave.
Victory awaits! None shall stand in my way.
speaking of the Lord Captain's new companion, you have been to Footfall. Would you happen to have a special file on Haydari?
If the smuggler had committed enough transgressions for me to have a file on her, our Shireen Mistress Haydari would have ceased to be a nuisance a long time ago.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
So she said it was going to.
Iliad Lenevus greets you, Elantark.
The bizarre creature before you only vaguely resembles a typical human. In an elongated body, slender limbs, pointed features. Every aspect of its appearance is unnatural and alien. The creature turns its head to you.
Regrettable news. This creature is not a mutant as the locals assumed, but a representative of the Eldari, one of the myriad enemies of humanity. You should not trust this creature. Do not communicate with it any longer than necessary.
Anders tosses out some words in a strange language. There is a hint of musicality to it. The interrogator's rendering is harsh and off-putting. And after meeting the gaze of the unknown being, Henrik turns to you.
There is no need to mutilate my language, monkey. I speak yours well enough to converse with Elantark without a translator. And since you have discerned my path, I will be direct in my speech. My soul is nothing kin to yours. Your kind call us Xenos, as if we are all as one. I came here to protect the Lilithon by assisting the governor against her enemies. Will you hear me, or be blinded to sense by your precepts?
To be honest, the only part I understood was that you have no desire to fight. That's one thing we have in common. I will speak with you, Girlet Lanavis, but keep your hands where I can see them.
Reckless.
Must I remind you, Master Van Kalox, that the warrant endows rogue traders with the sacred right to have dealings with Xenos when necessary? That exceptional memory of yours seems to have let you down.
I have banished the shadow of doubt from your thoughts regarding my nature. Now you will answer my question. Why have you sought me out?
Do you know who's behind the uprisings on the planet?
There is a malevolence here that drives your kin down the path of violence.
Why are you helping the governor?
This world is in distress. I wish to protect it from unnecessary suffering.
You're the governor's mysterious helper.
I am Elantark. My hand parried the death promised to the ruler of these people, and I aided you in battle against the Lost Ones.
What do you know about the rank-and-file rebels?
Only that they threaten the established order. There is much risk to this world should the ruler die.
Your lad's face is unreadable, but you detect a strange tension in her voice, as though she is choosing her words carefully. Why do you call me Elantark?
Because that is what you are. Elantark means stranger from the darkness amidst the stars. You descended on flame-winged machines in a dark time when the air of the planet is soaked in blood and pain. Will you be the one to bring peace to the Lilithon?
How did you come to be on Janus?
The world you call Janus was once created by the will of my kin. I have far more right to be on the Lilithon than any of you.
Your answer's not particularly helpful.
But you are not asking for help, Elantark. You are merely asking questions, the answers to which are either unimportant or wreathed in shadow. Explore this place. Speak to those who know. A simple task for you, and an insurmountable challenge for me, since my very appearance provokes fear and suspicion. When you learn anything, tell me. Perhaps then my answers will be helpful to your search.
If you want, you can join me. I'm the locals are there to look at Askins. And you in the Rogue Trader's presence.
So be it. I will go with you.
With all due respect, are you sure this is the right decision? We know nothing about this Xenos, or why she has wormed her way into the governor's confidence. As far as I can tell, she isn't especially keen to help us, and yet, for some obviously dark reason, she has decided to take part in our investigation.
My judgments and choices are for me alone, monkey. If uniting with your master will bring peace to the Lilithon, then it is the true path. Do not get in my way if you value your next breath.
You have not yet spent enough time among humans if you think threats will dispose me more favorably toward you. The decision is yours, Rogue Trader. But let me be clear. I will terminate your pet Xenos at the first sign of her non-compliance.
I am ready, Elantark. Let us go forth.
Sorry, I was finishing my third slice real quick.
Doubt is...
We are the...
Speak, Elantark.
Which one would she be good at? No. Okay. Dance macabre. Macabre. I don't remember how to say that.
You interrupted.
We shall prevail. It's about time. I won't tolerate weakness.
Indeed. I have not seen many places that flaunt such luxury. If you were to scrape all the gilding from every temple on footfall, it would still be less than there is here.
Follow my lead. None shall stand in my way.
I'm double checking through everything. You see if I missed talking to anyone. Oh?
Your lordship, please do not stray too close to the building. One of the terrorists from today's attack has holed himself up in there. He could be dangerous. What's going on here? Ready to report, your lordship. We conducted a sweep of the area after the attack. All of the assassins were arrested or neutralized except for one. So scouts after he sealed himself inside. He already entered 2 wardens. He tried to reach him. Well, there's no need to worry. We'll poison him and clear the last dregs of dirt from the estate. Only one question, officer. Why have you not already done it? The Rogue Trader's here, and the longer you delay, the more you put his life needlessly at risk. Doster flinches slightly against Amplat's snarl. It is inexcusable, your lordship. Barrels of poison were only just delivered, but we're ready to begin now. What's so special about this building? It's one of the utility buildings. Fortunately, it was empty at the time of the attack. There were no potential hostages or innocent people inside. If you ask me, I think this was the first place the killer came to when he was beaten in his retreat. He managed to round up all the others, but this one holed himself up in there. It's not an empty utility building, but an inactive backup crypt for storing refrigerant and freezing equipment. This is obvious. Your ignorance is depressing, servant. Sorry. Who is he?
To tell the truth, your lordship, I'm more concerned with clearing the area right now than with his identity. We're not expecting to get any valuable intel from him, unless we find something on his corpse after we're done our job. So you're going to poison row. We're using insecticide from our stockpiles, your lordship. We don't have any military-grade poisons, but we don't need them. Not for this parasite. Are you sure? It's not exactly safe, your lordship. To sell this run on without too much blood or fuss. As you wish, your lordship.
A new challenge for me?
Piss off. You won't take me alive. You better put a bullet in my brain than let the governor's dogs get their hands on me. Door looks solid and formidable, but you notice dark marks on the hinges. It shows sign that the material is degraded. The lock doesn't look new either. With a suitable tool, it could easily be opened. I am Raphael Throxus, rogue trader and sovereign of this planet. In the name of the Emperor, open this door. It really is you. The space is small and the corners filled with inky black shadows. You can still make out the person in the room. He's desperately gripping his charged lasgun in his hands. He looks at you in amazement. The young man, practically a boy, falls to his knees and stretches out his bloody hands toward you. His clothes are burned on one side and grimy with baked-in blood. Your lordship, have mercy. You are the sovereign of this planet. Only you have the power to save us. Youth is a time of recklessness. I heard that said more than once in the Schola Progenium during my novitiate. But youth is also a time of directness. Let us listen to this young man before we judge him. Save you from what? From Governor Viat. Everybody here knows what she's doing to us. We put up with it for a long time, hoping that somebody would intervene and help us, but nobody ever did. She's turned the whole world into a slaughterhouse. People rounded up like crocs from the settlements, supposedly to go to the palace, and they're never seen again. The servants pour something over the fields, and then people lose their minds. Start hearing voices and seeing evil spirits. While we're dying, she's sitting behind her white walls and feasting on our bones. Your lad's face twists. Sacrifices, madness, pain, and death. In so primitive a society as this, such rites seem senseless. Not worthy of such efforts. What is this, a random quirk of nature or something darker? I was taught that peasants have a tendency to exaggerate their suffering due to sloth and weakness of spirit. This young man, vermilion thorns pierce every centimeter of his body. Grey shackles bind his hands, feet, and neck. There are no lies in his words, only terror and desperation without end. Who's behind the rebels? Your lordship, I beg you, don't ask me that. I can't sell out my brethren. It's over for me. The others, I won't betray them. There'll be no end to the war on this planet until I get a handle on the situation, but to do that I need to meet with your leader. As long as you keep your word. Never been in their camp, none of us have. Only the chief saw one person from their base. him a few times, bringing weapons and orders. He said he represented a greater force than we could imagine. He said that the governor's dogs will pay for the reprisals in the settlements. That's not where they're hidden. Keep their distance from ordinary folks. I have it all worked out so that if anyone gets caught, the others aren't caught with them. But I swiped the chief's box. Thought after I killed the governor, I could use the message coordinates to find the base and hide out there. Board retrieves the box from his pocket and holds it out to you with a shaking hand. It's everything I know, your lordship.
Get up and come with me. I give you my word as a rogue trader, you'll live. Robert looks at you in bewilderment and then bows low before you. When he speaks, his voice trembles. Your lordship, thank you. Thank you for this kindness. I never thought I'd survive this. Your lordship, I honor your bravery. Please allow me to get rid of this rat for you.
Oh.
This man is now under my protection. See to it that he is held safely in custody, till his fate is decided by a fair trial.
Dumbfounded expression appears on the officer's.
With the deepest respect, your lordship. Officer thinks better on his next words and abruptly bows. It will be done.
It's about time!
The machine god grants me insight.
I've hit it. Alright, hold on. Elentok. As you once sought my help, now I am seeking yours. The time has come to dispel the final shadows on our path. I've hidden the truth from you. I know a great deal about those who are disturbing the peace of the local ruler. I also know where they are hiding. I'm going to show you the way, on condition that you bring me to them.
Better late than never, I suppose. Show me the way.
Let's go, Elentok. Pray to the gods that we are not too late.
I won't tolerate weakness. I tire of idleness. Let's move. We must act. I'll lay claim to the stars.
Lord Captain Theodora and I once landed on a green world similar to this one. 2/3 of the team perished in the jaws of wild beasts, while the rest died of fever.
Follow my lead! Take a knee and bow before me.
Show them no mercy.
Cool.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
At your beck. Indeed.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Fury algorithm. Significant value. Running binary override.
Time to slaughter someone.
Reduce to dust.
Let's make it quick.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury! As the Emperor commands, doubt is for the weak. Faith without deeds is worthless. God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. As the Emperor commands, I act.
High momentum.
All two. You didn't stand a chance. I shall not fear. Not a problem for me. Suits my purposes.
Let's get to it.
Is the reward.
Emerald!
My place is at the fore. I will do my duty.
Suffering is part of the trial.
Emperor, give me strength. Another foe painted black. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
At your beck and call.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Here we go.
Function successfully terminated. Cogitation failed. The scriptural prognos combat is an equation.
Nice.
Your life is a negligible variable. The Omniscient comprehends all. Request approved.
Swift and silent. This tedium is beneath me. I hear you moving, no more. I will not.
Guided by faith! I'll do it.
And there we go.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
Never wavered in the face of adversity. Nothing I can't
And finally we end it.
do. All too easy.
Or not.
Already done.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. It will be done. Indeed. I will do my duty.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Hold on!
Oh!
A new challenge for me.
I align.
We shall prevail.
What is this one? Inferno. Oh, this is an Adari sword. Okay, Adari weapons. Such a Kari weapon. What is this? Only 25 She needs better shit.
It's about time.
Ke Morak.
Done. Victory awaits! I won't heed your cries of mercy!
I will take you down.
I don't know. Do I want to do another fight? Ooh. It's a hawk. No, not really. I'll probably be playing some Lego Fortnite later. And it's getting a little warm. So I will actually let you guys go. Have a nice day and a nice night. I don't think I'm gonna stream later tonight. But anyways, later. I said later. There we go. Later.